Morning shorts fans. Giro d'Italia proper rest day one. So we had rest day one when we moved from Albania to Italy, but then we've had a hell of a week of racing, staying in this lovely gaff. Literally on the coast. It is about 5 to 8 in the morning. Everyone's in bed, staff and riders, because it's been exhausting. Oh, there's a massive dog here. Do you want to see more and rate my dog? Morning. So I guess you guys want a bit of a Giro d'Italia week one breakdown, review. Of course you want to see all the data, what happened, major events. Richie's absolutely flying, the boys are flying in general actually. Albania was somewhat interesting. We all went down the other day in the crash. I've lost my bum, lost my knee, lost my elbow. So this rest day has come at a good time. Strade Bianche day was yesterday. So you see in all the pictures, it's the best race on the calendar. By far. So I'm gonna go for my morning walk. I love a good morning walk. And then we'll sit down, we'll go through a little bit what you've seen, the data, the whoop scores from the days, the whoop scores after my crash. That's an interesting one. Bit of training peak stuff, and then we'll crack on with today. Really surprised actually. I was at the start yesterday and I had no reason to get off the bus, and everyone was like, "Oh, go check your rain bags," and I was just like, check my rain bags. I never check my rain bags before the race, because what I do with my rain bags, I have two rain bags, car 1 and car 2. They're both filled identically. Like, they've got two identical pairs of shoes, two identical rain capes each. So anyway, so I got off the bus and everyone was watching me, and I was like, this is super weird. And then my wife was there. And I was like, oh wow, what a surprise. And then my mum was there as well, so I had no idea they were coming to watch. So I'm gonna meet them for a coffee today as well. So yeah, this is Italian seaside. So, welcome to the video, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, don't forget to do so. If you're new here, welcome. Bit of a recap for those of you who don't know who I am. I'm James Shaw, professional cyclist with EF Education Easy Post, bringing you along for the journey of what it's like to be a circus animal. Welcome to the vlog. Don't really know where I am, and I have to have a look on a map, but it's quite nice. Not really complain. I've always wanted to go and get up in one of those chairs. Maybe today's my day. I can go full Baywatch on your ass. What? It's quite difficult to walk on this sand as well. It seems a bit weird sand. There we go, folks. I've stayed at this hotel a few times before. When I got sick after Strade Bianche, we stayed at this hotel, and I didn't start Tirreno. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out, but that was done in this hotel. So where are we? What coastline is this? This is the far east of Italy, so I guess like out that way back to Albania. Albeit maybe, okay, then a bit further south, but yeah. what have we got coming up? So tomorrow we start in Lucca and we do the TT and finish in Pisa, and it's due to absolutely chuck it down. I did want to sit on one of these chairs and do this piece to camera. But some guys rocked up, started moving on the chairs, and I feel a bit pressured. It's a good view from here though as well. Sort of the mountains in the distance. Bit of sunshine. It's not Skeg Vegas around here, that's for sure. Oh, let's sit here and enjoy this, at least until somebody moves me on. At which point, not my problem. So, let's have a look. We started in Albania, which was, it's not unusual for the Giro. So supposedly, the reason it started in Albania was part of a deal where they took a load of Italian migrants. I guess like, you know, in the UK where they chucked everyone on that plane and sent them to wherever, Rwanda or wherever. Apparently it's pretty similar to that, which is wild to think that bike racing's a part of that. So, where are we? Stage 16, what was that? No, stage 5, stage 6, stage 1. So, the last thing you saw in Albania, we did that sort of pre-whatever it was. We did 165k on day 1. I got one target. What target did I get? So I've set a lot of, not a lot of, but I've got a lot of medals from Training Peaks this week. My third best heart rate of 2025. So we had that stage 1. Pedersen won. We went over quite a good climb. That was quite a hard day. Day 2 was the really slippy TT that we saw Platt crash on. We saw Richie nearly bin it. Darren binned it. That was quite a hectic day. And then we had stage 3, which we moved a bit further south and into the countryside, and actually it was really nice around there. We stayed in a very developing postal town, very similar to this. It was actually really, really lovely. So then we had the rest day. So what happened on the rest day? Logistical nightmare, to be honest. We got so all the staff left at 9:30 the night before, and we got a bus, and we stayed in the hotel and got a bus early the morning, 7:30, all the way back to Tirana before getting a chartered flight from, there's 2 chartered flights, one at midday, one at 1 o'clock. We were on the midday one, and it flew us into, where did it fly us into? That was a good question, because it didn't actually say on the board, it just said Giro d'Italia. I have no idea where I flew to. Oh well, flew us to Italy, where then we had about a 50-minute bus ride, but luckily our bus had got there before we had, and then took us to the hotel where the staff had already made it, and we had lunch for about 2 o'clock, and we went a steady hour-and-a-half ride before properly kicking off in Italy with stage 4, which was, why are they not listed with the start and finish time? They should say start right. Stage 4. So stage 4 was the 192k sprint day, although like it was a nailed on sprint down paper, it was still quite a hectic race. You get this first week of a Grand Tour where you've got clear GC ambitions for the likes of Bora and then you've got a lot of teams that are probably looking at like realistically 15th to 8th, but if things went really well they could be in that 4th to 8th slot, which would be like a monumental victory for that team just in itself. So they are all on for the first week before it all goes pear-shaped. So every team and everyone's dead fresh, racing for every corner, hence a lot of crashes. We have stage 5 was 158k into the finishing circuit. Again, sort of one of those weird run-of-the-mill races. Stage 5 we went into Napoli where we all binned it, or was that stage 6? No, here we go. Stage 6, 235k, longest day of the race. Longest race day of the Giro this year. Be 235k. Took 5 hours 49. That's including neutral. Neutrals here are really slow. Only average 195 watts. This was the day we crashed, and it was super slippy. Unfortunately, Jai, he's out the race from Bora. A few other guys, broken pelvises, this kind of stuff. I thought it was just a slippy road. Just, you know, the roads aren't great in the south of Italy the best of times yet. All the car oil and this kind of stuff that's been left, and when it rains it all washes on and you just get like an ice rink. There's nothing that can really be done about it. You can't blame the route organiser, you can't blame the CPA, you can't blame Safer, you can't blame the riders. It just genuinely is just one of those shit situations. So yeah, that was less than ideal. Gained a little bit of weight overnight, but I'll go into talking about my Whoop data and stuff. Stage 7, 4 hours 37. This was the first summit finish, so although it was 12k on paper, the first 10k were maybe a massive road, and it was quite sort of smooth and rolling. It wasn't really we were climbing like 40k an hour before hitting the last 2.5k, which was the hard bit, but also some good data there. So my third best 10-minute power of 2025 at 395 watts, which actually is not super high. It's weird setting data in training because you'll probably do your best 10-minute power and it not actually recognise on your thing, because you might have only done 9 minutes 58 and that's the top of the climbs there, or you backed off so you didn't touch your wheel, this kind of thing. It just brought the average down. Stage 8, 200k. What day was this? They all just sort of blur into one. This was the day I unfortunately don't have much data because I had to swap to my spare bike, which doesn't have a power meter. This is the day Plappy won. Really hard day. Bora struggled to control. Took the break. An hour and 45 to go. 90k. We was racing full bore. Real tough day. And we got stage 9 yesterday, which was Strade Bianche day. I was in the second group with Pidcock, Roglic, Richie was in the first group. Really weird day because the power data says normalised to 295 and a average of 230, which, I mean, 230 for 4 hour 22, it's not massive. Strade Bianche itself was probably like, I think it was 255 for just over 440, something like that. Morning. Do you want to be in cycling shorts? Nah. Although yesterday I did kick out a good 1131 watts in a sprint at some point. So, but yeah, yesterday we basically like had this first half of the race where it was like nothing happened, and then it was like full bore for the sections, which obviously was, yeah, that was ridiculously hard. So it's more the case of like the backloaded day of the race. If I have a look at, yeah, like you see my heart rate was so much higher from, where's the first section? So there's the big climb, and then we hit sector 1 about there. Yeah, so it was a lot. Yeah, it was just brutal. It was just all these small punchy climbs. The average is weird because the gravel descents were so slippy that you freeway. It looks like I was freewaying for so long, just trying not to crash, and then absolutely trying to beast it out of the corner. So that was, yeah, finishing Siena. We've got a 2 hour 30 ride planned, but we've also got an alternative hour route planned. I'll probably try and aim for somewhere in the middle actually. So let's have a look at the old Whoop data. So this morning data says stress is quite high for this time in the morning, but I got 7 hours sleep. So the thing with the Giro, you often do big travel days and then do big stages and then do big travel days. So some of the days you have like 2-3 hours in the afternoon after the stage. It's like we've already done 5 hours on the bike. I don't think that's really fair, but hey, nobody really cares about the well-being of the riders and the staff as long as the race organisers are making money, which is obviously the important thing. Never let the truth get in the way of a good story. So I had a pretty hard day yesterday, and heart rate is coming at 38 beats a minute, which is pretty good. resting. It's not the lowest I've seen, but to say that we're about 1200k and about 26 hours deep into, no, 33 hours deep into a Grand Tour, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm not going to go through every day's data, but one day I do want to particularly sort of go into is the day after the crash. So I crashed on into Napoli, wasn't it? 235. Crashed on. So I crashed on the 15th. So what was my data for the 16th? So I crashed on the 16th. I woke up on the 15th. I'd had 8 hours 17 sleep. At a normal range of deep sleep. You can see here it gives you like a breakdown of. Can you guys see that, or are we just getting glare? I'm just getting a bit of glare. Sorry about that. Oh, he's coming back now. He's taking the Michael, this guy. Anyway, my point being that I woke up at a normal time, and we have normal Whoop scores for the day. That's kind of the important thing, because although you crashed and you're adrenaline filled and you're on it, leaf blowing a beach must be one of the most counterintuitive things I've ever seen. So yeah, crash. The green, it's not just as important as a green score, because what it actually shows is no sign of like a concussion or no signs of further injuries that haven't been identified at the time of the incident, really. So yeah, 92% sleep, 70% recovered, and then we went into another quite hard day where we built up a 17.4 strain score. You can see here, a bit on the bike. Oh, he's taking the absolute Michael. Like, it's not even any leaves here, it's a beach, you clown. So yeah, that was quite an important day, and it was a long day, which proves I recovered pretty well. Again, 91% sleep, 69% recovered on a big day on the Saturday. So you can see I had a big day on the Saturday and then woke up on the Sunday a little bit less recovered. But like I was saying, there's so many things that influence whether the score comes out positive or not, because, so like I said, we drive a long way after the race and often don't eat dinner till gone 9 o'clock. I don't think I've had a dinner before 9 o'clock for a week now. So you think, alright, you have dinner at 9 o'clock and then you're in bed for 10, it messes up the way you fall into like deep sleep and all this kind of stuff. I'm not going to get too much into it, but what I try and do is eat a lot more on the bus after the race, and then eat less at the dinner table, which I don't really like doing because the food's not as good. Like, the bus driver cooks the food on the bus during the stage, and it's simply just rice and pasta, where obviously the chef's got a proper kitchen and does proper food for tea, which is what I prefer to eat, but it doesn't really fit the timing of things. So yeah, it's a bit harder to get that to work, but we get there. So that's sort of a bit of a recap. How's it been for me? Form's great. How have I done differently? Nothing much really. Weight is slowly going up, but it'd be interesting to see how it goes over the next couple of days. Obviously today I can get rid of all the inflammation, the swelling, and I'm probably not going to eat as much carbs, maybe not hold as much water, this kind of stuff. So we'll see how the body comes out next week. But the form's really good, flying, legs are really good. Doing really well. Richie's unreal. I think it's probably the best shape he's ever been in, or we're also being told that. So yeah, what happens for the rest of today? So we are going to go a steady ride this today. Still yet to decide how far we're going to do, but like I said, I think I'm probably going to do something like 45, 50k, an hour and a half, this kind of stuff. Come back, massage Cairo. Bring you along for the Cairo if I can. One's leaving, one's coming today, so I don't know how that's going to work, but that'd be cool. Show you what he does. We'll go see Blandy now, see what he's cooking up for breakfast, and get a bit of insight from him. Show you what happens on a rest day. I did want to get the drone up, but unfortunately there's a private airport there, which probably says a lot more about the area we're staying in, actually, because we do get some howlers of hotels, which I'll insert a photo of here. It look like a prison, but we get some nice ones. This one's all right. We're here for 3 nights now, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then yeah, that was a bit of a week 1 recap, and let's go see what happens on a rest day in the Giro d'Italia. Let's go find a coffee, see if it helps me talk straight to the camera. Just to get this into context, how many vehicles each team bring to a Grand Tour is frankly ridiculous. Let's have a look at this. Swanee's got their own truck. 3 vans, go to feed, race car. You see, still got the dirt on it from Strade Bianche. Car 2, again, still kitted up. Tiago's car does the hotel runs as well. Chef's truck. Big. Oh, I thought I was going to show you the inside of that. Then that's well impressive. These sides come off, and it's like a mechanic's dream. The bus, and then we have these 2 as well. These 2 are both ours. So these 3 vehicles here are hotel shuttles, so they never see a race in anger. Basically what they do is they'll leave here and they will go to the next hotel with all the paraphernalia that we need, with that truck and the Swanee's truck, and then each day we'll go in this. That'll go to the TT start or to the next hotel, and then the 2 cars and the 3 vehicles will go to the start and then do the race. The 3 vehicles will go to the feeds whilst we race. Obviously the cars will follow the race, and then at the finish the bus is there, we all jump back in the bus. The 3 vehicles leave instantly with Cairo's mechanics so they can get here to see the truck to start washing and prepping bikes. That'll obviously be full as well. And then sometimes if there's going to be like a situation where a rider's got dope control or podium and the bus is not going to leave till late, riders can jump in the cars as well. So logistically it's a hell of an operation, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'm at the Blundy's food truck, but he's not. Oh, he is here. I've got to ask him if he wants to be on camera.
More central. You like that? Made in Sheffield, that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sheffield steel. Not too far from home. Looks like you made it in DT at school.
If I made that in DT.
Introduce yourself, Chief. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Owen. I am from London. London born and bred. Haven't been there for a while. I'm the team chef. And today I am making bread, which is what I do every day.
What's your Instagram handle?
Owen Blandy. Used to be the bike and baker.
I was going to say, I was just about to introduce you as the bike and baker.
I mean, that,
I feel a bit of a mug now.
No, it could be. It's in the description, isn't it? 25 minutes, full gas, 2,000 watts. There we go. Boom, just like that. There you go.
That was amazing, mate. That took 30 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, ovens these days are just absolutely fantastic.
Modern technology, eh?
There you go. That's your breakfast, mate.
Brekkie done. What is for breakfast? What have we got today?
Usual gubbins.
The usual. Oh, is it all out?
Deep fried water.
Deep fried.
Slow cooked beer.
All the things a bike rider needs.
Salt. We've got some salt in a pan there.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a good tip. Salt in a hot pan will just clean it, basically. Take all that black stuff you get when you sear chicken or when you're stir frying. Sometimes you get a bit of debris in the pan, a bit of salt. Just lift up all the impurities.
Happy days. So rest day today. Have we got a menu? We got this
Yeah.
day. What day is it today?
So I do 2 menus.
19th,
This is my menu I did 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I brain dump it up here.
Okay, this is your shopping list basically.
Shopping's up there.
Oh dear.
Arepas,
Yeah.
some salsa,
Happy days.
just some salad because it's shakshuka. Do you know what shakshuka is?
Yeah, with the eggs and the
Yeah.
tomato sauce. Beautiful dish.
I'll put some rice out. I don't know if you'll eat it or not. I can do fregola, like it's like giant couscous.
Oh
So
yeah.
mini
Okay.
pasta.
Cool.
Just different carb. Pulled chicken, and I think fruit salad. And then like Asian Thai
Asian
tuna
dinner.
steak tonight.
Tuna steak.
And edamame, sushi rice.
Oh, the 19th. So what's that? So how does this thing? Oh yeah, here we go. 19th, and then tomorrow is TT day.
So I'm basically planning for the next day. So tonight's dinner is in advance of your TT, so that's what
Cool.
I'm thinking about. So that's why I've called it red.
Yeah.
Which means
okay.
low fat, low fibre, high carb.
So it's all colour coordinated.
Yeah.
Happy days. Quality knife set.
Yeah.
Coffee machine.
Watch you boys on the
What
iPad.
else do you have?
That's the best purchase I've had this year.
Oh yeah?
Just
An
having
iPad?
that. Yeah, so good. Flexibility of it.
Yeah. What else do we have in it? So we have. Yeah.
Got a
Should we
big job
do a
today.
mini truck tour? Should we do a...
Big job today.
Oh, the fuse box.
Yeah. So you probably like this sort of gear. This got sent to me from Poland or Denmark. I don't know. Doesn't look like it fits, does it? It's different. But this one should be down at minus. It should be at 4, but it doesn't reach 4.
So yeah, we're basically in Albania. We had a bit of a problem, didn't we? We somehow Helder managed to blow the electrics up, and now we have a non-working freezer and a dodgy working fridge.
It's not bad though. The other one's fine, so veg can go in there.
Yeah.
And then I've also got the fuse box for that, which that only controls the LEDs on the switches.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really need it, to be fair. Looks like I do need it, but
It
you
looks quite important
It does,
actually.
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it looks quite important.
don't. Just put that back up there.
I wouldn't want
Boom,
it.
done. Fixed.
So we have a sink. What's
Yeah.
in the
Cleaning
usual
stuff.
under the sink gubbins?
Got an oat-based drink here.
An oat-based.
Yeah.
These cappuccinos hit quite hard actually.
They
These,
do. They're too hard for me. 100 milligrams of caffeine is quite a lot.
Yeah, no, it's quite a...
But they're sweet as well. So.
Yeah, they hit hard. Them
A couple of vinos at the back, which get gifted. Chef treats.
happy days.
Take them home.
Cool.
There's your carbohydrates.
The pasta drawer.
Don't know if you noticed, you probably didn't eat the pasta last night. You didn't need it.
No, I didn't do the pasta. What I did see love heart shaped pasta.
Yeah. Look at them.
Oh,
Rigo
nice.
Puro.
Love heart shaped pasta. Share
This
the love.
This one looks quite fun.
Yeah.
Cubes. That's just carbs, basically. Rice and
The
pasta.
carb drawer.
A few tins
Right
right there.
The tin food.
Fridge.
Plenty of utensils.
So
we get this
this
is what
is
we
quite a
want.
powerful fridge, but it's basically just veg really. I like that. That was homemade jams yesterday.
I made jam.
Herbs, lemon, salads, herbs, soft tomatoes, and then root veg, carrots. Quick pasta in case I run out. These are staff-based morale drinks.
Una cerveza.
Yeah, they're exclusively for the chef and staff.
Less of them. Oh, is there another sourdough in there?
I made a pizza dough about 4 days ago,
Oh yeah.
and I'm just debating when to do it. I might just do a little pizza starter for you.
Yeah. Happy days.
It might be overly fermented. Maybe it's pizza bread now, to be fair.
What else do we have? We have all
So
sorts
you've
of gubbins.
This is like your wets. So vinegars, oils, sauces, and then this is your dries. So it's just spices really. Everything, you've got to store everything in bags because you get moths and they like to like land in things.
Oh, it's a big tub of salt.
Yeah.
Big tub of salt. Bit more fruit in there.
Yeah, potatoes below. And then there's a few more storage bits and bobs there.
Massive hob.
Yeah, 6 burner.
6 burner
Don't
hob.
use 4, but 6 is good.
Eggs. How many eggs do we reckon we get through? Oh,
That's
another
tomorrow's bread. Yeah,
tomorrow's bread. Today's bread.
You guys don't sound too many eggs. You probably do like 25 a day. Maybe
25
22.
eggs a day.
You're all on 2 eggs a day, really.
Got more freezers. Yeah, I'm a 2 egg a day. 2 or 3 egg a day. More fridges, more freezers.
So I've put all the sensitive stuff in here because this is colder.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
dairy.
This is,
Yeah, some
much
meat at the
colder.
bottom.
Falling apart. Then the oven. Must admit, I do think I was expecting like a, I don't know, like a proper oven. It's not like a plug-in
It's just electric.
Meat thermometer.
I changed that in Lombardia.
Oh yeah?
Lifted it up off the fork to put a new one in.
Plenty of tins.
And then tea and coffee, oats, gubbins.
In the burger wagon. Effectively what this is then is effectively a burger wagon really, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
It's effectively like...
Yeah. These are actually bain-maries, which is you fill it up with water.
Oh, they're like...
Because then you can put those trays in here and store chips and whatever else.
And then when this thing gets wired up, we do have a generator for it, but it does get wired up most days at the hotel. We try not to use the generator.
Yeah.
And it does have a water supply from a hotel as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then a gas bottle in there, the other side.
To run the
Which
burners.
lasts a long time.
Oh yeah?
Oh shit, we need to go. I left the frying pan on.
Oh, we need to go. What we got this morning? Some gang of fresh berries.
Richie's favourite then.
Richie's favourite.
Blackberries.
Blackberries.
Ecuadorian mountain blackberries.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Shipped in especially.
Oh yeah? The size of the avocado, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a hell of an avo. Oh, that one's even bigger.
Kiwis for D-Raf.
Oh yeah, on request.
On request. Shipped in again.
From Diesel D-Raf.
Diesel D-Raf.
Diesel
Super
D-Raf.
Diesel, or just normal.
Then the toolbox, which is full of tools. We got a massive tub of honey. There we go.
Maple is the most popular.
Yeah. We're sponsored by these guys who provide us with the pods for the coffee machine.
That's what you want. Walnut and seeds. That's structure.
Structured to perfection.
Proper bread.
Proper tea bags as well for when we need it. And then what you got your sourdough crepe recipe.
Yeah.
And then whack a load of crepes out as well.
No rice this morning. 2 meals in a row, no rice.
The dream.
What is happening?
And we're meant to be at a grand tour. Oh look, there's the pack of eggs ready to go. What do we have in here? We have some juicy things now.
Yeah, finally from tomorrow everybody will be.
Ah yeah?
Yeah. Questo è quello che si muove. Sì.
Here we go. Right, later. Thank you very much. Catch you later.
Pero si quieres, igual es un poco incómodo ponerlo ahí. Si quieres ponerlo. Sí. De paso.
Good morning.
Good morning.
No, necessitavi Tres packs.
So this one goes back to service course. What's in here, Ricardo? Just bottles?
Just bottles.
How many bottles do we bring to a grand tour? 500 to a grand tour. And how many boxes do we bring?
The Grand Tour, the Giro do it with 2,500.
2,500 bottles?
In the Tour it was more 1,000.
Ah yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's brekkie consumed. Nailing the old protein. Bit of carbs, but it's really weird. It's nice to not eat, if that makes sense, to like not leave breakfast and feel like you're... Oh my god, it's still boiling in this room. To not feel like you're going to go into a food coma. What's new? What was this? So I've just been and collected my shoes, my new shoes after breakfast, and some cleats put on them. So I managed to write off a set of shoes in the crash. I say write off. They're not a complete write off, but my other shoes are looking a little bit tired now. You can see they've had a fair old shift. This is all about to come off. All went down in the crash. In fairness, we as cyclists abuse cycling shoes, but luckily some fresh pearly whites that you saw me collecting Sierra. I didn't actually know I was going to get the Giro limited edition ones, so I ordered these for the Giro as they were going to be my race pair instead of them. But seeing as though Nimble gave me the Giro ones, which you can win if you go and check out the last shorts that we posted. Hint, hint. So yeah, the team have put some cleats on for us. I'm going to ride in these today, see what they're like. Cheeky user. Yeah. The slightly different shoes. So this is the Ultimate Air, and this is just the standard Air. I mean, the one's got an insole in and one has, and one's full of paper. I don't know what the weight. That's fractionally lighter. I'm going to call 25 grams. No, 25 grams is too much, isn't it? You guys love the tech anyway. So, the Ultimate Air is 233. And 228. So that one's fractionally lighter. Fuck, it's deceptive, that is. Maybe that's because that one's covered in so much dirt and scratches. So yeah, we'll test ride these puppies today and see what the verdict is. But yeah, you can see these shoes are just absolutely gorgeous. Seeing as though it's sunny, fresh set of socks and some lace up Italian shoes. There's actually quite a difference in the left one and the right one. Has that one got the paper in the end? No. Yeah. So there we go. These scales must be reading slightly out because there's 12 grams difference between the two shoes, which I guess could be the case. I mean, should we go to the Nimble factory at some point and see if they'll let us do a tour? I'd love to go around. Like, just I wonder what the difference between the left and the right. I mean, it's probably not a fair comparison because this one, as you can see, is missing half a. What do you call this bar? A toe box? Missing half a toe box. 233 on that one. 228 on that one. So as a pair, they're fractionally lighter. There's a slight discrepancy between the two, but it could be in the cleat. I don't imagine the cleats are made to massive tolerances, but yeah, 12 grams of shoe. Yeah. Let's get all this footage uploaded to the drive then, folks, for Lewis to edit it, and I'll see you out on the bike later. Yeah, been on a ride, bit of a steady one. Went to the cafe, come back, had lunch, and now I'm just off to see the Cairo Martin, and I'm not sure if he's happy to be on camera, so I'm going to have to ask him first, but 119B. This is going to be confusing. This is definitely the wrong way. Maybe is it the same floor as us then? This is the problem with hotels. Everything up here is 2. I'm going to be late now. Anyway, let's go and have a gander. Yeah, we're being shot there. Yeah.
How's the first week been for you?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Yeah.
Been not been crash free, but can't all be perfect, eh?
Oh, that's right.
And I'm missing a little bit of skin here and here and here. Okay, it's a little bit swollen, but it's alright. And then the elbow's a bit.
Okay. That's not too bad.
But
You can sleep on the side,
yeah.
but sensation is all fine around it.
Yeah. It's not
You feel it on the bike?
No.
No.
No, I just feel like a bit sore in bed, and then it's just the skin. I think is the damage. It's not.
Hello?
Really,
You leaving?
not really.
I'll leave soon. Pastry there.
They're in the.
No, yeah, I saw them. That one's big.
Yeah, they look good. So I brought half over here.
Half.
The other half's in his stomach.
Okay.
Cheers, Doc.
Okay, so you feel it, but on the bike now.
Yeah, it's not. It's just the skin.
Okay.
But yeah, if I could just have a normal MOT, normal checkup.
Okay. So James, few times this week, or not much?
Yeah, twice, 3 times maybe.
Okay. All right. So if you face this way, that would be great, and then I'll have a sit.
Cool.
Maybe you put it on your ear here. Perfect. See, there is a place and time for everything. Huh?
Yeah.
You've been doing any taping for the harder stages, or?
No.
not? No. Okay. Bend on your right for me. Go as far as you can. Okay. Let's go on the left. One more time on the right. Bring your right knee on your chest for me, please. Without the arms, if possible. And lock this knee out. Okay. Good. Feel anything like this?
No.
Go with the left side up.
That feels okay.
Good. Come back up. Let's do one more time the right side. Does that side feel a little bit different or same?
I think this is more restrictive.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. You have to work a bit harder on this side.
Yeah. I think my hammies are quite tight.
Both sides?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Come on your back for me first.
I fall asleep now.
Oh, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. Where did you guys go for a ride? Just a coffee shop and back?
Yeah, it was more, the pastries were more the, like, as you can tell, what Casper bought for stuff.
So your wife is visiting you?
Yeah, she,
Or girlfriend, sorry.
yeah, my wife.
No, your wife is right. It's
Yeah.
since you got married.
She, didn't tell me she was coming to the start yesterday.
Ah,
And then she rocked up with my mum. It was a complete surprise to me.
okay.
I was like, oh.
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
And then they stay here somewhere, or?
They stayed in Siena last night
Uh-huh.
after the finish, and then they had an evening in Siena.
Nice.
They went to Florence this morning,
Uh-huh.
and they're going to come here this afternoon.
Okay.
And then we'll go for coffee or whatever. And then they're going to take a trip to Lucca tonight. They're going to stay in Lucca, and then watch the start of the TT.
Ah.
And then watch the finish in Pisa, before I assume flying home from Pisa.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a complete surprise to me. I had no idea.
Yeah, and considering how little you have seen them actually, like especially
Yeah.
your wife, it's actually quite.
Yeah, I've not seen my mum since end of January actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not seen my mum for a while.
Feels a bit sore in here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Who do you have for massage?
Stefano.
That's quite nice and straightforward, right?
Yeah, he's really good. Really good.
A little bit slower, sore on the down here, right?
Yeah.
But this pressure is okay.
Yeah.
I just move them through a little bit and then I leave the rest for Stefano
Cool.
to go through it. You have a master remote control there.
I'm trying to. I don't know if I'm successful or not.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Good.
Perfect.
I will leave it like
Solid.
this. Yeah, it's good.
Happy days.
Come on up.
All here.
Okay, good. Well done.
Thank you. Did well, didn't I?
You behaved. Hey, good timing.
Spotify.
Nah, I think it's gonna be the whole day. I'm be chasing people up and down.
Oh, so then, Shorts fans, that was a brief look at what goes on a rest day, and a bit of a Giro recap. Sorry, it was a bit rubbish. Forgot to do the outro last night. My wife rocked up, the camera died, the dog ate my homework, everything else in the excuse book. So today is TT day, so back into racing now, and then another stage tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out other videos here and subscribe here and slip in DMs here or whatever you need to do. Play our algorithm gods, and because it's the only way we can actually continue to bring you content. Lewis is going to edit this and get it out as quick as he can. So wishes the best of luck, and we'll catch you in the next one.